Good evening from London. It's a bright, sunny evening here in London, and it's been a sweltering hot day here in London. And hello to all dear comrades, friends, and supporters from me, Dr. Dermot Hudson, the chairman of the British Group for the Study of the Juche idea, chairman of the Korean Friendship Association of the UK, an official delegate of the Korean Friendship Association for the UK, and of course the owner of this very self-same channel, Songam 007, of the militant voice of Songam and Juche in the UK, defending people's Korea with no ifs or buts. And we're probably the only pro-DPRK, pro-Juche channel operating in the UK. And I'm just going to say a few words about a DPRK anniversary, which I think is important. And this is actually a pre-recorded video. I'm recording it the day before the actual anniversary. Tomorrow, 29th of June, will be the 9th anniversary of respected Comrade Kim Jong Un being elected as president of the state affairs of the DPRK. At the time, the title was chairman of the State Affairs Commission of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. There is no doubt now, even among the cynics and the many skeptics, that the Democratic People's Republic of Korea is developing at an incredibly fast pace. Only a few days ago, on the 24th of June, the amazing Wonsan Karma tourist zone was inaugurated. The pictures of it are truly a wonder to behold, and it has evoked quite a lot of response across the world. Many people are asking us in KFA if they can go to the tourist resort. Such a resort would cost billions to build in Britain or in other Western countries, but People's Korea has been able to complete it by its own efforts. Yes, by its own efforts, without outside aid, basically on the basis of self-reliance, as advocated by the great Juche. Last year, when I was visiting the DPRK in April, I saw with my own eyes Hwasong Street, which had risen up out of bare earth, out of nothing. In fact, I was told that previously it had been rice fields, and it was definitely not there in 2019 when I visited. Indeed, the whole layout of Pyongyang had changed. I remember clearly sensing the difference when I was on the coach from the airport to the centre of Pyongyang, because it took a different route. Whilst I was there, the second stage of Hwasong Street was opened, and it was on that occasion that the popular song that was a hit, Friendly Father, was first performed. On the way back to Pyongyang Sunan International Airport, I could see in the distance the huge towers of Jeonri Street reaching up to the sky. Jeonri Street was opened 1 month later in May 2024. It was 9 years ago on the 29th of June 2016 that the Supreme People's Assembly of the DPRK democratically elected respected Marshal KIM JONG UN as chairman of the State Affairs Commission of the DPRK, reflecting the unanimous will of the Korean people to have respected Comrade KIM JONG UN as their leader and head of state power. The position of chairman of the State Affairs Commission later became known as the president of State Affairs of the DPRK. Basically, the election of respected Marshal KIM JONG UN to the position of President of State Affairs was an affirmation that he was at the helm of the revolution and construction in Korea, that Marshal KIM JONG UN is the supreme leader of People's Korea. During the past 9 years, under the leadership of respected Marshal KIM JONG UN, construction work has leaped forward at the speed of Cholima, without marking time or without stagnation. All obstacles, like sanctions of the imperialists, as well as the global pandemic and some natural disasters, have been pushed aside. They've been pushed aside almost as if they never existed in the first place. And this is thanks to both the self-reliant efforts of the Korean people and the dynamic leadership of Marshal KIM JONG UN, who is able to channel the energy of the people, who is a leader who knows only progress and advance. The draconian sanctions of the imperialists have not been able to halt the advance of People's Korea. The secret weapons of the Korean people are the Juche idea and the leadership of respected Marshal KIM JONG UN. When I visited the DPRK in April 2024, not only did I see many changes, but I can truly say that I had never seen such building work being carried out on such a big scale than before. Looking out on my hotel room window, I saw a multi-story block of flats under construction, and construction work was going on all over Pyongyang. New buildings are appearing not just in Pyongyang, but all over the DPRK, in every corner of the DPRK. New buildings are rising one from one. Whole new villages have been built in the rural areas. Marshal KIM JONG UN, a far-sighted leader, wants every DPRK citizen, without exception, to enjoy a good life. He rolled out the regional development 20 by 10 policy in early 2024, which aimed to build up the regions of the DPRK and finally eliminate for good any lingering disparities between the cities and the region. As a result, regional industry factories have sprung up in quick succession. Under the guidance of respected Marshal KIM JONG UN, who is at the helm of state leadership, People's Korea has entered a new era of rapid development and will reach the higher stage of communism before others. Thank you very much for being with us tonight. If you're not already a subscriber, hit the subscribe button, and please share content from the channel as much as possible, and tell all your friends about it so we can win new subscribers. You can support us in all sorts of ways. You can donate to KFA UK or to myself. There'll be a link in the description. You can buy many books defending people's career and explaining the reality, which are written either by myself or are collectively written or written by other authors in KFA UK and the British Group for the Study of the Juche idea. I think it's particularly important to support us by participating in our events. We've got a big program of online events, but next weekend I'm going to Scotland, where I will talk about the reality of people's career and defending people's career. And it will be our first meeting in Scotland for 6 years. I'm looking forward to eating some haggis, but more importantly, to meet KFA members in Scotland and to take the case for people's career and for KFA to the Scottish people. So I hope to see as many Scottish viewers and subscribers to this channel there as possible. Anyway, I wish everybody a very good evening and see you all again soon.